Hi there, welcome to 9 to 42. I'm Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is Fake Happy by Paramore. Now this was a request from one of my other videos, so if you've got any requests, put them in the comment section down below, and I'll try and get round to doing a video on them. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is 9 to 42 as well. So the song starts with a simple little guitar part. It starts really slowly. It's going to start with a G chord, which is your third finger on E3 nearest to the floor, second finger on E3 nearest to your face, and your first finger on A2. And we're going to play the root of the chord, so the E string, the top string, and then we're going to play the rest of the chord. So it goes. And then we're going to go to a D chord, which is your second finger on E2, first finger on G2, and your third finger on B3. And we play the D string this time, and then the chord. So far we've got this. And then it goes to E minor, which is simply your second finger on A2 and your third finger on D2. You could use your first and second fingers, makes no difference on this. But again, play the top string and then the rest of the chord. And then we're going to kind of go to like a C chord, but we're not going to play the C chord. We're going to play a little lick idea, which is your third finger. It's going to play A3, and you're going to keep that down, and then play the D string open and hammer on your second finger. So you've got to slap your second finger down on fret 2 of the D string, and then play the G string, and then back to the D string. So you get this. Okay, so let's put that all together then. We've got the G chord, the D chord, the E minor chord, then that little lick which is based around C. Should sound like this. Repeats. Okay, and that's the intro, just keeps repeating round. Then it kind of comes into a little Synthy kind of line. I've not done it exactly the same, but I've kind of simplified it, made it easy for you. So it sounds like this. Okay, so all I'm playing there is my first finger's going on E7, string nearest the floor, and then I'm using probably my third finger on B8, and I'm playing a little rhythm, da 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 da. You can either use the plectrum, like playing both the strings, or you can use a plectrum and a finger, whichever way you want. And then it's going to jump your first finger down to fret 5, and then back to 7, and then 5. But on that last one, you're going to move the third finger down to fret 7. So you got. Then your first finger goes to 5 and your third finger on fret 7. So you got. Really slowly. And that just goes through, like, I think 4 times just in the intro little part just before it starts into the verse. It's not exactly what they're doing, but it's kind of an idea based around what the synth's playing. Okay, that takes us into the verse, which does a similar kind of line, which sounds like this. Okay, so for that I'm playing my first finger on B3, second finger on G4, playing those 2 strings. And then I'm using my third and fourth fingers on the same strings on fret 5. So I've got G5 and B5. So I just jump between the 2. So da 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 da. And then it's going to go to your second finger on G4 and your third finger on D5. So you got. Okay, the next bar is almost the same, but it just changes one of those, so it goes. So the first ba da 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 are the same, but then you're going to play 3 and 3 on the E string and the B string. and then jump down to the same last shape, which is D5 and G4. So if I put those two bars together, you get this. And it just repeats that really slowly. It sounds like this. Up to speed. Okay, so let's take a look at the chorus then. The chorus should sound like this. Okay, so it starts off with a G chord, which we've played, and it's going to play 2 bars. So we're just going to do 8 hits on it. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it goes to a C chord, which is your first finger on B1, second finger on D2, third finger on A3. And again, 2 bars of that, so 8 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go to a B minor chord. So this is probably the trickiest part of it. Going to a B minor chord, which is your first finger on A2, second finger on B3, third finger on D4, and your little finger on G4. And we're only going to play from the A string downwards. If you can bar the first finger. If not, don't worry about it. Okay, and we're going to only do 2 hits on that B minor. Straight to a C chord with 2 hits. Then we're going to do 2 beats on E minor, which is just A2 and D2. You can use your first and second fingers or your second and third for that. And then to a D chord for 2 beats. So we get B minor for 2 beats, C for 2 beats, E minor for 2 beats, and D for 2 beats. So you get. And then we're going to finish off with another 2 bars, so 8 hits on a G chord. So let's try playing that whole chorus nice and slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. G. 1, 2, 3, 4. To a C, go. B minor, C, E minor. That's the chorus. We're almost there, because then it goes back round to the little part, and then there's also, then it goes into the verse and into the chorus again. Then we've got a middle 8 that goes. Okay, so for that, we've got a G for a bar, and then we're going to play a G, but the bass note is going to change. Instead of it still being a G in the bass, we're going to play just from the A string and take the first finger off, and then the same on the, going to go to A2. So for this, we're going to do a G chord, take your first and second fingers off, play from the A string, then place your first finger down on A2, and then we're going to play a C chord. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to, that's 2 bars of C, and then it's a little bit like the bit that we did in the chorus when we B minor, C, but then it's going to change the 2 chords around and go D minor to E minor. So you got B minor, C, D, E minor, then G for 2 bars. 2, 3, 4. Put a bit of rhythm to that. We just play crotchets. So we'll play the G chord for 4 times, then the /A for 2, /B, so /A is playing from the A string, and then /B is putting the finger on A2. Then will be 8 hits on the C, 2 hits on the B minor, 2 hits on the C, 2 hits on the D, 2 hits on the E minor, and then 8 hits on the G chord. So let's try that then. Middle 8, it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that just repeats. And then that goes back into the chorus to finish. And there you have it. That's Fake Happy by Paramore. If you've enjoyed that, if you could subscribe to my channel, which is 9 to 42. If you've got any requests for songs, put them in the comment section. If you just want to say hi in the comment section as well. Thanks for watching this. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you next time.